Welcome all. Today in building services, we will get to know about the ventilation system in plumbing and the sanitary system. Why the ventilation system is required? What is about the ventilation system? So first, sanitary ventilation. So a drain waste vent, which is shortly known as a DWV, it is a part of the system that allows air to enter into a plumbing system in order to maintain the proper air pressure to enable the removal of the sewage and also the grey water from dwellings. So the waste is produced at the fixtures, which is usually from toilets, sinks and showers. As the water runs down, the proper venting is also required to avoid the vacuum from being created. So as the water runs down, air must be allowed into the waste pipe either through a roof vent or the drain waste vent, which is DWV. So DWV system maintains a neutral air pressure in the drains, which allows the free flow of the water and sewage down drains and through waste pipes by the gravity. Next is about the venting system, that is the venting system or the plumbing vents, which usually consist of the number of pipes leading from waste pipes to the outdoors, so usually through the roofs. So vents provide a means to release the sewer gases outside instead of inside the house. So the vents also admit oxygen to the waste system to allow the aerobic sewage digestion and also to discourage anaerobic decomposition. So the vents provide a way to equalize the pressure on both sides of the trap, so thereby allowing the trap to hold the water which is needed to maintain the effectiveness of the trap and also avoiding the trap stuck out, so which otherwise may occur. Next is about the operation of the venting system, how the venting system operates. That is, a sewer pipe is normally at the neutral air pressure compared to that of the surrounding atmosphere. So the wastewater flow through the pipe. It compresses air ahead of it in the pipe and creating the which will create the positive pressure that must be released, so it could push back the waste. As the column of the water passes, so air must freely flow and behind the waste stream or else the negative pressure will be occurs. So the vent tanks are installed in parallel to the waste tanks in order to allow the proper ventilation in the tall buildings. So in that venting, first one is the external venting. So the most residential building drainage systems are vented directly through the building roofs, that is outside the building. So that is DWV pipe is typically so ABS or the PVC DW rated plastic pipe equipped with a flashing at a roof penetration to prevent the rainwater from entering into the buildings. Next is about the internal venting, which is usually done by the mechanical vents. So the mechanical vents, which is of two types, that is air admittance valve and also the check vents. So that is nothing but check vents is nothing but the vent with the check valves. Air admittance valve, that is AAV, that is negative pressure activated, that is one-way mechanical valves were used in the plumbing or the drainage venting system in order to eliminate the need for the conventional pipe ventings and the roof penetrations. So the discharge of wastewater occurs at the AAV to open, releasing the vacuum and allowing the air to enter the plumbing vent pipes for the proper pressure equalization. So it can't work in the positive pressure. So this is a concept of the air admittance valves. So in case of check valves, nothing but check vents, that is the vent which is provided with the check valves is called as the check vents. So this is about the ventilation systems in the plumbing and the sanitary systems. Thank you.